Basically, this is called bestine. It's a little tough to find. It does evaporate very quickly. So the idea is that you apply the bestine to the back.
Okay.
What you're interested in doing is getting to the gum, to the glue, the adhesive, forgetting about the front of the stamp. So we spray the back, and or use the bestine.
And what is bestine?
It's a solvent. That's the best thing I can describe. So here we go. I'm just going to put a little bit on that, and that soaks through the envelope, and you can see it, the paper is becoming translucent. So it's through now to the glue.
Gosh, you're really tearing it now.
No, it's coming off. There's a little corner that might be a little tacky. There you are.
But now it's sticky.
Yeah, okay, I'll get to that.
Okay.
Notice the paper there's no glue on the paper.
Right.
The glue's all back on the stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now what some people do, one of the fellows was telling me yesterday that he takes a Q-tip or a piece of cloth and he puts a little bit more on the back and rubs. I don't do that. I mean, I could. There's a little piece of paper there. I should.
So that's why coverage on the back is so important. Like I've often just put an extra drop on when I get to that situation.
You can do that.
To do that because
this is obviously it's sticky.
Yeah.
That's where the glue is. All the glue's on the stamp, still there. It's
Right.
not on the envelope. I usually let it dry a little longer, but just to give you an idea, just a little talcum powder.
And now it's... Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Now the amazing thing is that a hinge is fine. Goes right to the stamp. Because the powder there doesn't mean. I thought it might mean you couldn't get a hinge on it. Perfect. Goes right to the album. I leave that for about 3 or 4 days in a stock book because most of the bestine is gone. It totally evaporates. There's nothing left. I just let it air.
But it's not lighter fluid.
Oh no, and it's not going to damage them. We had them for 18 months. Don't forget the stamps today are really tough little items to deal with. It's plastic on the covering, you know. So these aren't fragile like classic stamps.
Right.
Yes. But there's your stamp ready to go in your album.
I've done it.
So when you leave it out, you leave it back up?
What you do? I put it in a stock book. I mean, virtually dry now.
Yeah.
Notice that you don't put very much on it, so the stamp does not get wet.
Right.
Now the toughest ones of all are. I got any left there? Oh yeah. The toughest ones up to a certain date were the Star Wars stamps. They were just incredible. So let's see how we do here. Now you can see a little better because there's no design on the paper. See the way you can see the stamp,
right?
And the paper is translucent, and the material is. Some of these big stamps are a little hard to do, but really, if you wait too long, it evaporates and you've wasted it because you've got to go back and do it again. So
I tried to do a few at a time originally, and that didn't work. No, you got to do about 1 or 2 at a time. That's right. The most you can do.
That's right.
Because it evaporates so quickly.
By the way, the British Machen stamps, exactly the same. They will not come apart.
So they work well with the best?
Absolutely. I did a workshop in
And where do you get this?
Well, it's a tough spot. Now here, let me just finish this and I'll tell you.
Okay.
You can see now, that there's where the glue was deposited, and that's the sticky part. And that gray, that's just making the stamp translucent as well. But when it evaporates, that goes away.
Yeah.
And that is a perfect stamp. In fact, the glue that was there as a mint stamp is still there.
Yeah.
So you could reuse it.
That's what the government's very much afraid of. So again.
Well, I don't understand. If they don't do their job in canceling the stamp.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to Ottawa this week. I'm speaking with Jim McCorkle about it. I'm going to try and get some answers. There are some answers.
Is there?
Yeah, there are. They're losing millions of dollars. They're lost money.
But you know, it's their job to cancel the stamp.
And they have it, and they can do it any way they want.
Hello, how are you? Who's Jim?
Jim McCorkle.
Yeah.
He's one of Jim Phillips's. Well, there you are. Feel that for that? Go ahead.
And it's not sticky.
No.
Not even tacky, huh?
Now, the other thing, if you don't like a heavy solvent, and some people don't, I'm just going to put that on because it does evaporate, is here's the next, this is just as good. And so let's take, where's the Lincoln stamps? Are they? Yeah, there they are. This is 100% natural, non-aerosol, okay, citrus-based air freshener.